Welcome everybody to another edition of TNT Evolution Gaming presenting WWE2K24 My Faction. Yes guys, this is the place to be where we cover all things My Faction. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge video. That is correct, a huge video. And speaking of huge video, 2K, what is taking you so long to get me into the game? Alright, we have a huge video, guys, coming up. 2K is starting off September with a banger. We got live events. Faction Wars has been updated. We got so many things plus more, so let's not waste your time. I am super excited to share this information with you guys, so let's get going. We are going to jump straight into live events. Now, before I talk about what's upcoming, forget this Encore Boss battle. Forget these Bash and Berlin packs. Forget all this legend stuff, guys. Forget it all. If you haven't completed Proving Grounds, I highly recommend you get this done. Your weekly towers. Go on and get this done. You got 28 days. But let's talk about September Smash and Stash. I have never seen this before. I don't know if they're going to continue doing stuff like this, but this is pretty cool. So we have Duke It Out with Nick Nosedive for rewards. You got 29 days. It's a 1v1 match. No rule changes, but it's Apex tier. And let's check out these tiers, guys. You have tier 1 rewards. You can earn up to 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000 MFP. So you're looking at basically what? 4,500 MFP. Right here for tier 1. Tier 2, you're going to get your hand on 15, 25, and 30 tokens. So that's going to help a lot of people like me. And these tokens are going to be important for what I'm about to show you in just a second. Then, of course, tier 3, you're going to get your hands on some diamond side plates. We all know how we feel about those. You're going to get your hands on some diamond cosmetics that could add to the card collection. But they're going to also give us one free pack for Bash in Berlin. Now, guys, I'm not going to diss this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be easy. I highly recommend you take care of this ASAP. But I do wish it was more packs, more Bash in Berlin packs, less My Faction points, and more tokens. But hey, beggars can't be choosy. I am super happy that they have this in the game, but that's not even the exciting part, guys. We are going to go to upcoming, and oh my goodness. Last month, August was all about Superstar of the Month, Roman Reigns. September's Superstar of the Month is going to be your World Women's Champion, Liv Morgan. And guys, these matches do not disappoint. I'm not going to go over the stipulations in this match. I will be covering them in another video. But because there's so much information, let's start with the first one. You're going to need Superstar Series 1 Liv Morgan. I don't have her. You're going to be going up in a TLC match using that silver Superstar Series 1 Liv Morgan, going up against Valhalla, and you're going to get your hands on Lula Tandy. Now, Lula Tandy, I believe, is a part of the current Faction Wars update as well. So it looks like they're using these new Faction War bosses to give us better versions of those cards. So let's just scroll through Lula Tandy here. I think she still has the same attributes that she does on her Faction War Bosses card. But let's look at the badges. And she has level 1 Merciless. She has level 2 Quick Recovery, level 2 Sting. Level 3 Always See It Coming Weapon Master Pain Train. And level 4 Swiftness. And she has a Payback of Rage. This is going to be a striker card. So that's going to be pretty cool. Am I excited about this one? Not so much, but I will get my hands on Liv Morgan, and we will get that done. And that's going to be unlocking, guys, in 22 hours. So that's coming tomorrow. Also coming tomorrow, we have 2 clowns and a Mim Walk and a Mime Walk into SmackDown. It's going to be a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match. And there's 4 stipulations here, so I'm sure this is going to be crazy. You're going to need to get your hands on the Faction Boss Doink the Clown. We've already covered him in another video, so if you haven't seen that video, I highly mean for you to go check that out. But hey, you're going to get your hands on a better Doink the Clown. Just like I said about Lula Tandy, Faction Boss, you're going to get a better Doink the Clown here. And looking at his attributes here, Doink the Clown really is a very solid card if you can get your hands on this one. And of course, looking at his badges, they do not disappoint. Born to Fly, level 2. You have level 3 Energetic Opportunist, Weapon Master. All the answers. I love that badge. Sting Like a Bee. Pain Train and Dive Bomber. Pretty cool Doink the Clown. He has a payback of resiliency. But we're not done, guys. Also tomorrow, if you have LA Knight Superstar Series 2 Amethyst card, you're going to get your hands on the Macho Man Randy Savage Slim Jim Persona Live Events reward. What is this, guys? Like, I have to get this card. I have to get my hands on this Slim Jim Macho Man Persona card. Looking at Macho Man's attributes, guys, this is pretty insane. Macho Man has always been a very good card in my faction. The badges don't disappoint as well. Level 2 Swiftness, Rabble. Level 3 Quick Winner, Slippery, Born to Fly. And of course you get Sting Like a Bee and Dive Bomber. This is a very, very solid card with resiliency. Now guys, let me say this. I am super excited because I was going to use all my MFP and open up Bash and Berlin packs. As you can see, I have over 193,000 MFP. I'm buying LA Knight, guys, and I'm going to get my hands on this Macho Man Randy Savage. This has probably been the best day for me because I literally almost spent this on opening up packs. And now we have new stuff in the game. My MFP is going towards these cards. You better believe it. We're still not done, guys. Tomorrow as well, you're not next. We have a superstar battle here with Shawn Michaels versus CM Punk. And if you know the irony here, Shawn Michaels is currently running NXT. CM Punk came back to WWE saying that, hey, once he finishes hanging up his boots, he wants to be in charge of NXT. Shawn Michaels is saying, hey, it's not your time now, it's mine. You're going to need the Heat 2 Superstar Series Amethyst Shawn Michaels. I am already lucky enough to have him in order to compete in this, but you're going to get your hands on Eddie Guerrero from 97. This is the Eddie Guerrero that most of us all have came to love. Before he was Latino Heat, before he had his WWE Championship run in WWE, back in WCW, man, this guy, Eddie Guerrero, this was probably the best that he's ever been. Now, going through his, attributes, these look amazing. Look at that 99 agility and movement speed. Let's look at the badges. Level 1, always see it coming. Wish that was higher. Level 2, Slippery, Ill, Weapon Master, Swiftness, Born to Fly, Pain Train. And then he has all the answers gold, so that makes up for the level 1, always see it coming. Sting Like a Bee and Dive Bomber. And he has a payback of resiliency. 2K, you guys are on it, and I have nothing negative to say about these upcoming live events. Now, to finish out the Superstar of the Month, 7 days from now, you're going to need your hands on this Liv Morgan Superstar Series card. Like I said, guys, I already have the MFP. I'll probably pick this one up too. But you're going to get your hands on another Finn Balor. So we've gotten a couple of these Finn Balor Diamond cards. This appears to be the highest overall one. This is a 94 overall. Before I jump into Finn Balor, this match you're going to need that Liv Morgan Superstar Series 2 to go up against Zelina Vega, okay? And there's a couple match stipulations, as I mentioned. We'll cover those in another video. Looking over these attributes here, Finn Balor never really disappoints on the attribute side. Let's go ahead on and take a look at his badges to see if there's anything cool here. And they're not that bad. They're not that bad, but I have a big surprise for you guys, so let's cover this real quick. Mercer's Opportunist, level 1, Slippery Ill, always see it coming, level 2. He has level 3 Pain Train, Born to Fly, Sting, and Sticking Together. Okay. And then, of course, Swiftness and Dive Bomber. Not really the best diamond card. I have another Finn Balor Diamond. He's a 92. I think that one is better than this one. So again, I'll put a pin in this one. I may get it just to have this reward. You never know with 2K when you need another card down the line. So I may just pick it up to add it to the collection. But guys, this is where things are going to get really, really good. So here we go. We've already talked about Sami Zayn. But Superstar of the Month, Liv Morgan, in 14 days. You need to get your hands on the Amethyst Token Market Liv Morgan card. Remember, you can buy her from the token market. If you haven't unlocked Amethyst, you got 14 days to do so. 2K, I'm begging you to give us so many tokens so that we can finally complete up the Ruby tier. I am 3 cards away from completing Ruby, and then I can get into Amethyst. And the first card I will be buying will be Liv Morgan. But guys, the live event reward is our first ever pink diamond. Look at Becky Lynch's attributes. I mean, there's nothing to say bad about this card here. If you know or have played with Becky Lynch, you know that Becky Lynch is a beast. And now let's take a look at these badges. Level 1 Heavy-Handed, Level 2 Slippery Ill, Level 2 Pain, She has endurance, always see it coming, going in hot top tier. And you add that with Space Invader, oh my goodness, Dive Bomber, and Sting Like a Bee. If you didn't think that the Liv Morgan Superstar of the Month challenge was any better, guys, I have another one for you. You have Superstar of the Month culminating against Rhea Ripley in 21 days. I do not have this Bash in Berlin card. I really wish I could get my hands on it, but guys, you're going to get a Dirty Dom. You're going to get a Dirty Dom, Pink Diamond.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
And man, Dominic Mysterio's moveset, if you have never played with the Dominic Mysterio card, really, really good. And they generally put Dirty Dom as a high flyer, but guys, look at this Dirty Dom. Not only is he not a high flyer, he is a striker. And then let's take a look at his badges. Slippery Ill level 1, Merciless level 2, Sting, Swiftness, Pain, Wet Blanket at level 3, Born to Fly and Dive Bomber level 4. This might be one of your top Pink Diamonds as a striker in the game if you're able to get this card. So congratulations to everybody that already has pulled Bash in Berlin packs and have pulled Liv Morgan. You are in for a treat. And his payback is resiliency. Super thumbs up to 2K, man. I have taken my hat off. You have given us some amazing stuff, guys, for the month of September, and we are just getting started. Now, September 1st, you guys have all asked me, when are we getting new Faction War bosses? When are the bosses coming out? That would be today. As you see, I have 89 tickets. I have been stacking, waiting for these bosses. We have new rotating cards, so that means that the new bosses are here. Now, we covered the new bosses in another video, so what I will be doing is going over these rotating cards really quickly. I don't expect much from these cards, but let's go ahead on and take a look and see if anything changed. And while we're taking a look at their stats and badges really quickly, remember, these Amethyst cards are at a discount, $4,800. Once these cards leave the rotating cards section, they fall here to the permanent section, and then of course they go back up to full price. The Amethysts are $6,000 and the rubies are $5,000, and as you can guess, so forth and so on. So anyway, we have Bailey is a striker, 87 overall. Just glance here at her attributes. Looking at her badges, not really anything to be too surprised about, but I do love all the answers and always see it coming with the little Sting Like a Bee. That can make this Bailey very deadly, so I will be picking it up. And of course, she has a payback of comeback, which I cannot personally stand. All right, let's take a look at Carmella. Let's look at Carmella's attributes here. Carmella normally has really good attributes for the game, even though as a player, she's not really the funnest to play with. Her moveset is a little wonky, but she has Sting Like a Bee level 1, Slippery level 2, Space Invader and Crowd Boost, not too bad. And she has a payback of comeback. So there you go with Carmella. Let's look at Ricochet, Mr. AEW. Now he is no longer in WWE, but WWE did give us a new Faction Wars reward for this guy. Let's just glance over at his attributes here. Of course, you know he's going to be a very speedy guy. Normally he's a high flyer, but guess what, guys? They gave us Ricochet as a striker, so that is actually pretty cool. Of course, he's going to have swiftness and quick climber. You should have already known that. And he does have Born to Fly, and they gave him a little Sting Like a Bee since he's a striker. This actually isn't a bad Ricochet card. And a payback of comeback. And last but not least, here's the man himself, man. Bullet Club's on, Luke Gallows. Of course, we're not going to purchase him right now, but let's take a look at Luke Gallows' attributes. Of course, he's a pretty powerful guy, and let's see what his badges are. He has actually all Amethyst badges, pretty surprising. Pain Train, Heavy-Handed, Determination, that can be extremely useful for a powerhouse, and he has Iron Jaw, which is one of my favorite paybacks in the game. So guys, as I said, man, I am going to be grinding Faction Wars for the next couple of days. But for real, everyone, how do you guys feel about today's updates? We are getting some free Pink Diamonds. We have a new Superstar of the Month. We have finally the new Faction War bosses in the game. These are some amazing rewards, and do not forget about that free live event for September, handing out free MFP, free tokens, and a Bash in Berlin pack. So please, guys, let me know what you're thinking about all of the new updates. Please comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. And just like that, man, I gotta go because I feel like I'll be on here for 30 minutes, you know, ranting and raving about how good this update was. So this completes today's video. Please, if you're new, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button. If you like what you saw today, give your boy a thumbs up. And don't forget to turn those notifications on to never miss another video from TNT Evolution Gaming. And lastly, please check out my link space. It's the best place to keep up with me and all of my socials. And finally, if you want to support the channel, go ahead on and leave a donation. Y'all have been awesome today. I can't wait to see you guys on the game. I can't wait to hear from you guys in the comment section. And now that I'm talking about my outro, look at these guys. These Faction War Diamond bosses are 8,000 Faction War points. Holy cow, man. We are going to have ourselves a blast playing Faction Wars. But again, y'all have been awesome, my TNT family. Have a wonderful day. Until next time, Top Guys out.